If I could, it is an open statement. It is an open statement. See, this time in multiverse, multiverse 1 was first edition. You all have grown up to a great level through GrainEd classes. You have many of you had been in the multiverse camp first. It was all fun. It was direct narrative. There were narratives, but you have over that from that most of you have been in GrainEd, gone to the various courses in GrainEd, have been a family members of GrainEd. You have conducted your own program or rise up in GrainEd. That means you all have grown. So this time the task we are giving is more open-ended. You can use your thought how you should interpret that question. So the question is, if I could, and I put 3 dots. So there is something to be filled up. That is what you should fill up. It's an open-ended statement. Come on, give your interpretation and talk.
If I could be invisible. If I could be invisible, I would go to the shops and buy lots of stuff and things I like. Well, I wouldn't call it stealing. I'm a good guy. Then I would be scaring everyone in my family from morning to night. I would go to my father's bedroom and see him work. It's very funny when he thinks he's not being watched, but he actually is. Then I would go to my sister's room and look at what she's doing on computer and does not want me to see. And then I will lift up things in front of someone and they will think it's actually floating. And I would soon scare my friends by putting on a mask on my face. Seems being invisible is very cool, but it can also seem a bit weird and lonely. When you're invisible, everyone treats you like you're not there, and then we can feel sad and lonely. Sometimes it can feel a bit weird, like when you're talking to your friends and they don't listen to you. You will be confused for a second, but then you realize you're still invisible. The cool thing about being invisible is that we can be a silent witness to everything. Thank you.
So our topic is if I could control time, from team 3, Genius of Multiverse. So let's talk a bit about time before going to what I can do if I can control time. So time scientists say that time is 4th dimension, and some scientists also tell that time travel is possible if we can travel at the speed of light. So first thing is that if I can control time, I won't hear this. Time is precious, don't waste it. I had heard this a lot of time, more than 10,000 times. So it won't be there. So if I could control time, I can slow down, fasten, stop time, and I can travel to future and past as I can, as I want. So what to do? If I got this, I could do it. What to do with it? Maybe I will be able to stop so many wars. I remember that last time another Rishikesh presented about Hitler. So he told that Hitler would be painter if he didn't came to politics. So I will go to that time and I will I can turn him to painter by demanding high price for his paintings. So maybe he will turn back to painting. And the second one is, if an accident or something happens in front of me, I can reverse time and save them. Okay, another thing I will do for sure is if my homework is not done in time, I will stop time and do it. Then if my sleep is not much, I didn't get much sleep, so I will stop time and sleep as well as I need. So that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm Agnes Maria Lucius. I'm representing our 7th team, Innovators. So if I could be with Doraemon, that's my thought. So if I could be with Doraemon, it would be really great. I'm sure that you all know this Doraemon. It's a cartoon character from the cartoon Doraemon. So it's basically a robotic cat that travels back in time from 22nd century to help a boy named Nobita. So you can see a small pocket in front of his tummy. So when he just put his hand inside that pocket, he gets a lot of gadgets that helps to solve any problem. So I thought that it would be really great, if I have if I could be with him, I can solve whatever problem that comes in my life. So I'll just introduce some of the gadgets so that you'll understand. So the first one is the anyway door. So as I told before, I love traveling. So this is a door that we have to just keep it on the ground. Just open that door. Just keep in mind that the place you desire to go. Step out of it, you'll reach that place. Wow, great, no? Means no need to spend money for the flight, train, bus, whatever the transport. And if this door is uh, available for everyone, we can just travel the whole world within just few months or days. Each and every day we can visit every places. Okay, so the next one is the memory bread. I'm sure that we all hate exams, right? Why are they keeping these exams? We have to study, keep in our brain, we have to go to the exam hall. And the most irritating moment, we read a question, we have studied, we know the answer, but it's just in a tip of a tongue. Okay, it's not coming. Yeah, my God, it's the most irritating moment, I guess, for all of them. So it's a solution for that. Okay, so you can see a plate of bread, so it's eatable. And just suppose that this is a book we have to study, and this is a bread. You just have to put the bread here for about 10 seconds. Just take it. And in the right hand side picture, you can see that everything is pasted on the bread. You just have to eat that. Everything is recorded in our brain. We just have to go to the exam hall, write the exam. What an idea, no? Teacher will think, oh my God, this great student, every answers are correct without spelling mistake. So the great thing. Now the last and the final thing is the time machine drawer. So I'm sure that we all had made foolish decisions in the past. So we'll think that, oh, I couldn't have done that. I could have done that more better, like that, like this. And all we think, no, usually. So it's basically a drawer. Okay, you can see in the left side, it's a drawer. You just have to jump into that. You will reach you can see the right side of vehicle. You will reach there, and just keep in mind which year you want to go. You can go to back, like 1970s, 1980s, 2000s, and you can change whatever you want, or you can see your childhood, whatever you want. So I think it's a great thing. Now we will think, oh, why this Doraemon is doing these much things without demanding anything? Is he mad or what? No, he demands one thing. He loves Dora cakes. It's his favorite. It's a food, it's a cake. He loves it. So you just have to buy that, give it to him. He will do anything you want, anything. So that's my thought. That's all. Thank you.
If I could fly. Since my childhood, I have always been wishing to have a superpower to fly like birds so that I can visit Taj Mahal in the morning, Colosseum in noon, and Eiffel Tower at night. That too free of cost. I would totally be on the other side of the world people around me will be tense due to the rising prices of the petrols, diesels, and I would be roaming everywhere, simply free-minded without polluting the air. So these are the monuments or the places I wanted to visit, like butterfly or a bird. I would be able to see the scenarios of people from the top, like gods and angels. I would be able to understand the actual side of people, what some backstabbers actually do behind the bars, the secret evil works of humans, or even understand the actual situation of the really poor and needy ones who always walk on the path of rightness. Maybe watching all this from the top could not help me, but my country, our people, and this world. I would be knowing every secret mission of this world, be it of our Indian Army, the politicians, or of the United Nations. I would be treated with lots of respect. I really wish I could fly and explore the world. But the saddest part is humans are not physically designed to fly. We cannot create enough lift to overcome the force of gravity or our weight. It's not only wings that allow birds to fly, but also there are lightweight skeletons and hollow bones. Fun fact: Superman also wasn't meant to fly. Originally, his original power was just being able to jump really far, and it was only changed to flight to make it easier for the artist to draw him. And if we go looking at the Superman, we humans will only be able to fly if we develop our work on anti-gravity, but unfortunately we are a million miles away from doing that. Thank you.
So, hello everyone, I'm Meenakshi and I'll be presenting the hot seat on the behalf of Team Trojan Horses. And okay, so we have actually faced this question at least once before in our lifetime, which is if you could have one superpower, what would it be and why? So when Darshar actually gave us this topic yesterday, the first thing that popped into my mind was this, and no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get it out of my head. So I just thought, why not just talk about superpowers? So first off, when we think about superpowers, the ones that come into our minds are mind reading, invisibility, teleportation, and whatnot. But yesterday, for the first time, I actually thought about this question for some time, and I even went through a list of superpowers to actually know the different kinds that we have here. And there's one thing which actually caught my eye, which is probability manipulation. And it's nothing but just controlling the chances. Like I'm quite hardworking. No, that's not entirely true. I'm more for smart working. But there are some things that you can't quite make it under your control. You can't quite control yourself because the thing is actually influenced by a lot of external factors. And no matter how hard you try, no matter how many times we tell ourselves that like hard work pays off or failure is a stepping stone to success, some things just don't go that way. So as some people might know this, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and my fellow Potterheads would actually get the reference that I'm making now. I was actually always fascinated by the working of the Felix Felicis, which is the liquid luck basically, which was a potion that was introduced in the Harry Potter series, which is basically when you drink it, it like maximizes your luck to its 100%, so that whatever you do, it just comes in your favor. So I actually have some qualities like everyone else, and some of them are forgetfulness. I'm quite forgetful. I'm quite clumsy, and I'm actually really short-tempered. So if I could control the probability, if I could manipulate the probability according to my will, I think that I'll be able to lessen many of the problems caused by these qualities, like chances of me being forgetting some of my important documents at home. It's 0%. I could just drag the probability to 0%, and chances of me getting like angry at every other situation, I could also make it to 0%. So I could actually like control the probability according to my will. So I feel that a lot of my issues would be solved this way, and also I could succeed in a lot of activities which I find quite hard to do. So that's the reason I actually chose this one thing as the ability which I would have if I were given the chance to. Thank you.
असावा सुंदर चॉकलेटचा बंगला चंदेरी सोनेरी चमचमता चांगला असावा सुंदर चॉकलेटचा बंगला. When I was small, this was my favorite song. I always wanted to visit a chocolate bungalow as the three little children does in the song. The multicolored umbrella-shaped chocolates, sparkling toffees all around, the vibrant colored popsicles, sofa and chairs made up of double-layer choco bars, windows decorated by yellow, orange, lemon pieces, ice cream, cream biscuits, and much more was so attractive that I wanted to pick them up and push it into my watering mouth. I always used to dream of the huge chocolatey balls of the bungalow with colorful chocolates hung on it, the molten chocolates river flowing by, and chocolate and strawberry wafer boats to sway on these never-ending rivers of chocolate and wanted to enjoy. Even I wanted to experience chocolate rain, giving rise to chocolate plants and trees covered with shiny chocolate coating, further giving rise to cute little tricolored chocolate fruits. And now, even after so many years, I still wish if I could go there. Thank you.
The topic is if I could. I'm telling that I wish if I could be a technopath. A technopath is someone who can control technology using his mind. So if I was a technopath, then I would. Then I could control. I could make things that take hours and days for others in minutes, and also I will get full mark on every exam, and also I will I can help the government by finding cyber criminals to them, and
hello everybody, I am Angshure. So today I'm in the hot seat. If I could be anything, I would be a star. Yes, like the sun. So if I were a star, I could watch over everything. I would watch meteors come and go by, whizzing past me. I would watch planets revolving, burning and shining bright all the while. If I was lucky, I would see a nebula or a supernova. These cosmic events are really awesome to look at, and I love cosmic events like this. So if I were a star, if I could see them, I would be extremely pleased. I would see black holes, neutron stars, and white dwarfs. Although black holes are really impossible to see, I would watch out for gamma ray blasts as well. I don't want to get obliterated after all. I would try to look for binary stars or other huge objects revolving around each other. Those are a real spectacle, and it is going to be a very good day for me if I could see multiple of them, or maybe all of them at one day. Maybe I would also see a shooting star fly by. You never know. Maybe I would know the secrets of the universe. If not all, maybe some. I could discover things that humans don't know until today. All of this would be extremely fascinating for me. And I may be slightly confusing. I would thoroughly enjoy it anyway. It would be exciting until it's the very last moment. Although that very last moment could be a very long time later. I chose a star as it's an extremely fascinating celestial object. Scientists are studying and researching about stars day and night. Stars always have new surprises and mysteries for human beings like you and me. So if I was a star, I would have known the secrets of stars. It would be thrilling to know what people could not have known for centuries, and maybe even not now. It would be, stars are the most noticeable object in the night sky. Like, they're all around. Therefore, to know about them more would be thrilling. And it feels wonderful to be in the position of a star, looking down on everything we know. I know it might be boring sometimes, and I can't move about exactly, but I'll take it all in stride as there are multiple benefits that come with it. Maybe I could talk to other stars? Anyway, I would love being a star, although that is a definite impossibility. It is always a wonder to look at the night sky, though. Thank you.